Hi everyone, this is Cherry Enchantress and I'm here with Pixie Dust Tarot, and this is your April reading. So predictions for April coming up for you 2023, because you might stumble upon a different April. I just wanted to differentiate, but also because this can be for whenever you stumble upon it. It is a general reading, but it definitely is meant for April. So I have 3 bouquets here for you to choose from. Well, this is sort of like my bouquet of cards. This is this butterfly bouquet: empathy, I feel you, and tempted, I am stronger than I think. For pile 1 and pile 2, we have the hydrangeas, which is my favorite flower. Excited, I seize the day with a fresh outlook. And ambitious, I climb as high as I can with some cherry blossoms on it. This is from the deck called Feelings in Bloom by V Love and Crystals. And then for pile number 3, we have a nice rose with curious, I follow my intuition and I know my purpose. So those are your 3 choices. You can choose 1, 2, or 3. They'll be in the timestamps in the description box and in the comment section, and also when I put timestamps in the description box, they are displayed as chapters. If you open the more and see what more you can look at, you'll see chapters, and it's really fun way of choosing your chapter. You can just pick 1, 2, or 3 and then go straight to it without having to listen to much of this intro. But the intro is short and sweet. All we do now is breathe. Ready? So breathe in through your nose, close your eyes, release your breath through your mouth. Now open your eyes and let them drift to the pile that's meant for you. Let's begin. You chose the yellow rose and the empathy, I feel you, with tempted, I am stronger than I think. So this could be a month where some transformation is coming in through your body. Maybe you're eating differently or exercising, and you're seeing some real progress. You're seeing some real changes in your physical body, getting stronger, getting healthier, getting more fit. And so that's really good, because I feel like you've been working really hard, and certainly there'll be times when you give in to temptation, and there's nothing wrong with that. Just acknowledge it, see it for what it is, and then keep going. Just keep trying. There is somebody you could be connecting with the empathy, I feel you, but also you feel other people's pain. You could be an empath. It may be more than just pain. You could feel everything: joys and sadness and happiness and frustrations. So you're really connecting with somebody. Somebody could be really connecting with you too. Somebody who may be having similar challenges as you may be coming through to actually help you with your challenges. So you could be getting a sponsor or something of that sort, or somebody who's just willing to take this journey with you and support you and have your back. So I like that very much. So now let's see what your tarot is. We have 9 of Water, wishes, dreams, and happiness, with the dandelion. So go out there and blow a dandelion and make a wish. You have 9 of Fire, with protection, preparedness, and resilience. And you have Knight of Fire, confident, passionate, and adventurous. Could be coming into a phase where you're about to do something fun and exciting. I feel like April is just really a great month of manifesting for you. Something that different things in your life that you've been really focusing on, working on, that's really coming true. So So the Nine of Fire is like the Nine of Wands. It's the wounded warrior. You know, it's kind of like coming a long way, been there, and now seeing where you've been, seeing all the difficulties, the good, the bad, the ugly, all of it. You know, seeing where you've been, and knowing that you couldn't have got there without spirit, without this assistance, without this help, without being able to co-create your dreams come true. And now you're starting to finally see the fruition of your dreams. I feel like exactly what you wish for is coming through. With the Knight of Fire, there could be a love coming through too. Somebody running towards you, bringing you something, some kind of gift or some kind of offer of some sort. So that's very sweet too. All right, let's see what else we have. We have also for April in your love life. Let's continue the love life message. We have calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So that's what I'm saying. You've been doing the work. You're manifesting this, all these positive changes in your life because you've actually visualizing it and doing what needed to be done to draw this in, to attract this what you want, so that's what you wanted so much. And you have a crystal message here too. It's the ametrine, balancing masculine and feminine energies. Allow your feminine side to creatively inspire you and your masculine side to give you confidence. So balancing and recognizing the two aspects of yourself, you know, the masculine and the feminine, and also within another person. There could be the opposite coming through for you to help balance who you are, balance your energies. Your fairy dust message is practiced. Practice. After a while, your dance on air. Practice makes perfect. You're almost there. And your romantic fairy message is spirit soul path, a personal evolution within your relationship. So this relationship coming through, this connection, if it's somebody that you already know, just represents my cat's trying to jump up. Maybe I don't know if I should hold on to her or not. Let's also get a message from the secret garden. We need some more messages. Oh, I saw beginnings at the bottom. Remind me of my daily dust. So you have listen, be alert. The soft chiming bells call to nearby fairies. Ooh, fairy touched. And let's get a door. Maybe more than one door. Let's see what the doors have, the divine doors show us. What door is opening up for you? I like this one. This is calling me. Yes, the answer is yes. Kiss the ground and touch the sky. Your soul is set now to leap and to fly. Awesome. Let's see what else. I usually take flippers, but there we go. Sunset. Look at that beautiful sunset. Oh yeah, this one was popping out to me too, because I feel like, well, it looks like there could be a romantic situation, but it definitely feels like going social things, you know, being out and about. Time here turns to release and unfurl. Old cords of pain fade as the sunlight burns. Wow, very nice. So this is a beautiful month for you. It's a time of renewal, of wishes coming true, of you know, you've been through the hard times already, and you've proved to be resilient, and so some good things are coming through. This fire energy could represent romance, but it could also represent a new passion coming in to you. Your soulmate is here or coming through as well. I feel like the overarching message in your April reading is that you are actually manifesting things. You are making your dreams come true. You're seeing both sides of things. Your energies, the yin yang of situations within yourself, your connection to others, especially soulmates. And so this balance, this being able to connect. There's some things that you may be tempted to do, and sometimes you need to, you know, assuage that temptation, but just temporarily. Practice, just keep going back to good habits. Practice, 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 and listen and be alert and see the signs coming through for you, because they're everywhere, and you have a lot of protection around you. You have a beautiful, like, guardian angel energy, and you also have fairies around you that are guiding you in small little ways too. 1111. When I talked about the fairies. Okay, so let's get some charms to top it all off. Here we go. So, whoa, you got a big wad of money coming through. Money making, money making. Like this one, you have the key to transformation. So definitely seeing something happening to your physical body. It could be other kinds of transformations, but I really do see these kinds of things that normally make you tempted, and you've kind of figured out what to do when you get into these phases. The butterfly too is transformation. There could be a new home, maybe a transition phase, a new home, or you know, sometimes houses do represent your body. And in dreams, if you dream of a house, sometimes it represents your physical body, your temple. You have imaginative Cancer here. You have music. It's like this deep, like a deep voice too. Like it could be a masculine coming through with a beautiful deep voice, or somebody who plays instrument. You have the United States. Could be traveling in the United States, touring, something like that. Another butterfly. Transformation is your keyword this month. And you have the cog. It's like the cog is sort of that missing piece in the mechanism to make it work. I feel like you're going to find solutions. You're going to find that little thing. Like I was watching something having to do with cars, and you can take something to a mechanic, and the mechanic will say, oh, it needs all this big stuff, these parts, and all this labor to make it work. And sometimes it's just like the tiniest of little things that you need to do different. So that could be a clue here that your problem isn't as big as you think it is. It could be something really small that you just overlooked. And guess what you guys got? You got names, so you also get some letters. Let's see what your letters have to say. We've got W, G, and Z. I feel like wind might be here, and also maybe wigs. Like, you know, when you say somebody has many hats, maybe it also means you have, you know, like wigs means you have a variety. You can change it up. You can try different things. I love my wigs. I tell you what. GM feels like the general manager. A wing, too. You can fly. Okay, I love that. That's a beautiful message for you. I hope you like it too. Please thumbs up. Hit that little thumb down there, and it's like a little confetti party, and sprinkles will fly all over the place. Comment if you like, and definitely subscribe if you are not a subscriber. I really love to have you. And join too if you want to join. You can become a member and get some really awesome perks by becoming a member. Just hit the join button, and then you can see the tiers available to you. So I'll see you at the next pile too. If you want to just watch all of them, you're totally welcome to do that too. And I'll see you at the next pile. Faith, trust, and pixie dust. You chose pile number 2 with the blue hydrangeas and the cherries, my 2 favorite flowers. Well, the hot cherry, of course, the cherry blossom is for the tree, and the blue hydrangeas is just some beautiful bushes that just are glorious to me, my favorite flower. So let's zoom out a little bit. So you have ambitious, I climb as high as I can, and excited, I seize the day with fresh outlook. So definitely see some high achievers in this pile, ready to carpe diem, like really grab by the bull by the horns. Okay, I'm hearing all these silly quotes. But yeah, and also humor, like there's humor in this. There's a lot of humor in this energy. It's like not taking yourself too seriously, but really trying hard and doing your best work and taking on projects, taking on anything with a lot of gusto, with a lot of energy, but also with a sense of humor too. And so your tarot cards. Ooh, you got the 2 of water, partnerships, commitment, reconciliation. So a nice loving connection here with somebody that you may already be with, or it could be somebody new, but the connections, love just flourishes in April like beautiful blossoms, just budding and growing, and the connectivity never ending, the connectivity flowing like a river, like water. There could be also some really good partnerships in business. I like how their heads are touching, because it feels like 2 heads are better than 1. It's kind of like telepathy too. It's like, I get you. It's like reading each other's minds. It could be being on the same page. It could be 2 people just, you get me, it's so nice to work with you, or it's so nice to just be with you. So a lot of that beautiful energy here too. You have also the King of Air, knowledgeable, objective, respected. This could be you or somebody that you're interested in. King of Airs, King of Swords, it represents intelligence. It could be, I feel like in some people, it could be like relationship therapy here. Like there could be, he feels very doctor-like to me. And it could, because especially like a knowledgeable person, somebody who's an expert. It could be you, or it could be your person of interest is an expert at some field, or it could be an outside source that's helping in this situation and help guiding you in connecting. It could also, it just depends on where you put yourself, because I think it could definitely be one of these people could be the King of Air. It could, air signs being Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, or maybe you have some of that in your chart somewhere, especially if it's in your ascendant or your moon sign. It could be a very strong energy within you, that air energy, the intellect, the mental activity. Very strong in this month of April. It's really sparkling. And then we have renewal also. So you have reflection, self-evaluation, and rebirth. The renewal card is like the judgment card. It's like awakening. It's seeing it. It's seeing a big picture. It's also seeing the truth for what it really is. It's not anyone actually judging you, and you also not judging yourself too harshly, but using what you know, the information that you know about yourself to help solve issues. I love that, because it does feel very psychological. It's like I'm taking this intelligent approach to help solve this situation, to help level up, to help raise the vibration, to help find a true meaning, to find more about me, to understand more of who I am in a situation, in the world at large, whatever, you're just like really tapping into your psyche. I feel a lot here. Also, the Judgment card represents Scorpio too, so that could play out for you. And as far as love is concerned, you have passion in April. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. I mean, to me, this is just just enjoying the energy of desire, of sexuality. And if you're not going that far, then just enjoy things that make you feel happy and passionate. Singing and drawing and dancing and exercising and whatever it is that you love, mountain climbing, cycling. I feel like a lot of this could be two people, a couple doing beautiful outdoor things, or things that they can do together that releases their passions, their enthusiasm about life, taps into their sacral chakra, and you're able to do so much more, feel so much more, because you're really tapping deeply into some deep feelings. It could all be because you've decided to, you know what, I also see this as like taking classes, a teacher, a professor of some sort. So somebody with knowledge, somebody who's trying to help you learn something. And it could be like all based, a lot of it can be spiritual too, like it could be a spiritual advisor, but I feel like it's a little bit more logical and practical information, like psychological information, which is good too. It's really great when you can balance the both of them, and you can get this really big full picture of kind of consciousness, of self-awareness and all of that. And then back to this laughter and finding humor. I feel like that's part of this energy here too. So much laughter and happiness here. So you have, for your crystal, you have the tiger's eye, self-confidence through God confidence. Believe in yourself by believing in God working through you. Wow. So, I mean, a lot of you could be this guy, like a guidance counselor of sorts, some kind of figure with authority that people look up to as well. So if this isn't, this can be you, and you could be helping people, it could be a mix of things, but it could be you're helping people with their relationship issues too. A lot of you out there, it could be that you're finding your own healing within your own relationships as well. So it's a lot of fun stuff going on here. Oh, you look like you found your life partner, or this life partner is coming through. A lot of what you may be studying has to do with maybe you're going to marriage counseling, or you're learning how to have a long sustained relationship. Your romance is stable and ready to go the distance. It's also saying like looking. This feels like such a logical, like such a thinking man woman pile, but beyond just the mind, there is the spirituality and the intuition of it all. And also, I feel like if you visualize and see yourself as lasting forever, you will last forever. I feel like you're going the distance because you really, really feel like you're going to go the distance. You really see the big picture. You see the road traveling all the way to the horizon line, not stopping, So there's this energy of really making it here. And I just feel such an abundance of love in this, that it's like hard for me to find it's hard for me to find the work message, but I feel like the work message could be having to do with relating to other people, like in finding a common connection with at least one other person is going to be what really helps and builds in your job and your career life in April. And then you have the fairy dust message is sunrise. Every sunrise sings a song. Don't worry, be happy, just sing along. So a lot of you, your passion could be singing this month, and that's part of your career right there. And a good way to really know what's right for you in career and money and finance and all of that is following your passion, is following that gut energy. So we're going to get a little secret garden message as well. Maybe we can find out more about work and money situations or health. I feel like health looks very vibrant. health is going to be even better when you take care of mental health this month, and also find a lot of things that make you feel happy, make you laugh, make you go out and play and enjoy the world. Play, sing, dance, celebrate life. You had 2 come out, so you have breathe, slow down, and contemplate the tea. Violets and ivy tangled around the eaves. I feel like tea time is going to be an important time for you. So you'll be busy enough, so definitely take out a moment for some tea. And generosity, sow seeds of kindness. There you go. So I feel like we need a couple of doors as well. Let's see what's on the other side of the door for you. Hummingbird song. Nectar of sweetness and joy it brings. The hummingbird's healing as medicine. It sings again with the singing. All right, and this is crazy because this is my pile, because I always pick pile 2, and I you know, had hydrangeas and I had cherries, but I didn't know how this is all going to come out. And I am going to be singing in April, so it's just so synchronistic. What is another door here? Another message for you. Birth. Another gateway appears in view. New life is unfolding with blessings for you. So there could be some babies for some of you. There could be a birth of a new project, a new idea, a birth of a new you, physically, spiritually, mentally. It feels like I just knew that spring was going to feel really like spring for the majority, for the collective out there, that you're going to feel this new energy that coincides with the season and coincides with the opening of flowers and the blossoming and the budding and all of that. So yeah, so in love life, it looks like you're really connecting on a long-term longevity kind of situation. You're working at this, you know, you're finding ways where you can work things out, and because you want to do this long term. And in career, I feel kind of similar, except that it's more like this. I feel like with work, it's almost effortless. You're not even putting very much work into. You're just clicking and connecting with somebody so easily. Also in love, and maybe in work, in all relationships that you come across, there's kind of a happy, joyful energy, especially in April. And it's a lot of giving and kindness, and yeah, you may even find time where you sip tea with someone. It's just, there's a lot of sweet energies. It feels very passionate and action oriented, and that's why it's important to have those moments where you just rest and breathe and take it easy. Whoever sings here, I hope you have a beautiful concert, because a lot of singing going on. And it could also be family time and family connections coming through, possibly. But I see more the one-on-one energy more than anything else here. One-on-one with maybe a counselor, or one-on-one with spirit guiding you, or something like that. But there's a lot of passion. So let's see what our charms have to say. Okay. All right. So you have... I was going to say this is a marble, but I think I know. Nope. This had the little stand on it. This is the crystal ball. And this crystal ball represents your ability to see the future. So you are your own psychic. You're able to predict and see into the future. Also, I'm hearing be mindful of your dreams. Your dreams could be pointing you in, or prophetic, or pointing you in a certain direction, or giving you some certain information. You have the school bus here. I used to be a school bus driver, and so sometimes this kind of represents to me leaving a job that served its purpose and now moving into something else. But this could also be, for a lot of you, could be about children, it could be about driving, it could be about adventures, it could be, I also see it kind of like tour buses and going fun places with groups of people as well. I see, and maybe children or your passion or something having to do with kids will be important to you. The red thread is the Chinese version of the twin flame, and it's like this connection that just can never end. It can never be cut, it can never be broken, it can never be severed, it's just always there. So whether you know this person or not, they're there connecting with you. Maybe you'll find out who this is in April if you don't already know. And then you have the Rider. In Lenormand, the Rider represents news, information coming in, something happening quickly within a week. So I see like possibly the first week of April, something being very exciting. Maybe even April 1st. April Fool's Day might be some kind of interesting, fun day for you, a day of laughter, fun, joyful things. Then we have the giraffe, this kind of a funny looking giraffe, but you know, giraffes to me are tall and beautiful. It's all in your perspective. Maybe you're taller than most girls or most guys, and it maybe in the past it made you feel awkward, and now it just makes you feel proud. And so you have the Taj Mahal. It's a destination, some place that you're headed to. Could just be, you know, could be something's happening in a building. It could represent an office building or a change of location, or dealings with somebody in a high position, dealings with somebody in bureaucracy or government or something like that as well. Don't know why I heard those things, but yeah, it could be you could be working for the state or something like that. In fact, the bus driver job is a job that is run by the state. So something like that. It could be some kind of good benefits that have to do with that kind of job. And also you have the wine glass or the cup. Cups always represent love and emotions, and this to me, when the cup comes out, represents something to celebrate. But it could also represent new love and falling in love too, like Ace of Cups. So and just emotional maturity and being able to express yourself emotionally. We have the doggy, which is the soulmate in Lenormand. So and good connections with people. I just feel a definite love connection here. It could be friendship as well, though. It could also have to do with your pets. You have the camera, which makes me think of our cell phones, which are like our little portable mini cameras. Wherever we go, we can take pictures now, and so it's a way of communicating. We use our cameras for our phones / cameras for communicating, for sharing things, for exploring things, for photography. So, and to be honest, it can also be your passion could be photography. So, or it could be something that you're getting into. And also see like possible other beauty things for some of you out there. So keep that in mind. That could be something that you're getting into. The windmill is talking about air, the power of air. And that kind of goes back to this king of air. I feel like there is a powerful air force here. Air force. Air force. But there is a powerful like energy coming from an air sign person, or just coming from the intellect or the mind, the suit of air. And then we have the little rocking horse. So again, the children and maybe some of you getting pregnant, or some of you giving birth, or some of you helping others who have kids. But a children energy is coming through again. So it could be just about awareness of kids. It could be something that you're passionately drawn to. And it could be nothing to do with kids. It could be about like new projects, new things, the things that you treat as your babies, you know. And here again we have the angel, and that's like the cherub angel, the little baby angel on the moon. So it feels like there could be some dreams coming through again of maybe spirit baby coming through talking to you, or if you need a spirit baby reading, just reach out to me, because some of you out there may be pregnant, or maybe get, about to have a baby or something like that, and you want to connect with that baby. So if you're one of those people, there's not a lot of you, but I know there's some of you out there, you want to connect with the spirit baby, definitely can reach out to me and I can do a reading like that for you, or come to one of my lives and I'll do that for you during the live. And then we have the owl, which is intelligent communication. So some really intelligent stuff here happening. A lot of air energy, a lot of that swords mental energy, but not in a way that it's a super hyper ego or anything, or that's very superior attitude or very aloof. None of that. I feel it's very humble, it's very happy, it's very humorous, it's very passionate, and it is also high level. It's like it's connected with your higher mind too, with your intuition and spirituality. And I feel like this is going to be an awesome month for you in April. Yes. So sunrise. Sing songs, you guys. If you're not a singer, then just sing for the heck of it, because singing and songs are going to be real important this month too, I see. All right, well, I hope you like that. Thumbs up if you like that. Feel free to hit the little thumb button and you'll see this like little confetti party there, and comment below any part of the reading that resonated, or all of it or none of it, or just whatever's coming to mind. And then if you like, watch the other piles as well, because other piles could have more information that you might like. But it was just luck that pile 1 was able to get Scrabble, so maybe there's a Scrabble message for you in pile 1. All right, well, I'll see you at the next pile. If you want to go join me at the next pile, I'll see you there. And your timestamp is below, and there's also chapters, chapter 1, 2, 3. All you have to do is just push those chapters to get wherever you want to go, and I'll see you there. Faith, trust, and pixie dust. And here's pile 3 with the red rose and the red rose. You also have curious, I follow my intuition, and resourceful, I know my purpose. You have this really beautiful bright yellow sacral chakra energy coming through, or solar plexus too, like that combination of sacral and solar plexus. The solar plexus is something that is a chakra point that sometimes gets unnoticed and seems unimportant, I can't even speak, but it is so important. It's about how you value yourself, it's your confidence. So feeling confidence, like sucking in your gut and sticking out your chest and feeling confident. I got this. All right, I'm going to zoom out a little bit so we can see all the other cards coming through. So being resourceful, I know my purpose. That's kind of magician energy. It's like being able to use the tools at hand to create your magic. And it's not, I feel like this is kind of a month where you're not going to go out and buy unnecessary stuff. You're going to look around and see what you already have, what you are. So I kind of did that when I moved back into my parents' house after my dad passed away and my mom moved on to a different house. Instead of buying all new things, I cleaned and cleaned and cleaned and minimized and minimized and minimized. And then I was left with some things that I really, really liked, and just punches of things that I really, really like here and there. And so I feel like something like that's happening with you, where you're like in your wardrobe, you're just going to clean your whole wardrobe out. You're going to save only the things you really, really like. And then they become like the base things that you can accessorize, dress up or dress down, So I feel like a different kind of attitude, a different way of going about looking, like embellishing things, like layering, looking spiffy, or fixing your home is not going to be about buying so many things. It's going to be it's being resourceful and reusing. Maybe a lot of you will be interested in the recycling things, and maybe like even like the earth ship, where you use recycled things to actually build. So your curiosity, you follow your intuition. I love that, because it's like in pile 2 was pure mind. You know, it was swords energy. It was the mind, the intellect, with a little bit of intuition on top, you know. But this is your intuition really guiding you. Is going to guide you through this whole month. You definitely will do the logical and the intellectual things well. You may do the heartfelt romantic things, creative things as well. But it's kind of like this curiosity, which is almost primal. To me, curiosity is kind of like kitty cat primal. You know, it's the animal side of you following your curiosity, where it's going to lead you. The ice cream trucks are going nuts today. Anyway, so let me get some more cards for you. So your tarot is the 3 of Earth. Very nice. Very creative. Look at what you're doing. Talent, recognition, collaboration. You could be working with others. You could be... So in a lot of tarot, you see 3 people, and that's the 3. You'll see... Sometimes most of the time, you'll see 2 people watching a person being creative, right? Sometimes I see it as 2 people being creative with spirit hovering overhead. Sometimes I see it as 2 people bringing in their ideas, kind of like the Temperance card, like 2 elements or 2 energies creating this 3rd element. It also gives me kind of, like alchemical vibes. Does give me kind of a temperance energy. It feels kind of like the crucible. It's like sometimes there has to be a sacrifice of 2 things in order to make the 3rd thing. So these 2 things separately won't be what they are separately anymore. They're going to be this 3rd thing. It's similar, like when you're an artist of sorts, you know, there's lots of things you could do with the tools at hand, you know, with the things that you have at hand. But you've decided on certain ways you're going to use things, and another person might have done it differently. Another person would have said, well, I would have put this and this like separately, and you're like, nope, I think it looks good like this together. This really does make me think of my brother and his earthship energy too, like, and the things that he uses. He uses all this beautiful glass and bottle caps and all this beautiful things that don't seem so beautiful when they're just sitting around, but when you put them together and you see how the colors play off each other, and you see how the light shines through the glass, all of these things add to the artistry of the thing that you're creating. So I think it's going to be a lot like this. I feel like if you're an artist of any sort, your art's going to take a whole new level. You're going to be able to create something by using stuff that you already have and you didn't really realize that. Like, let's say, for instance, watercolor people, there's lots of tricks when it comes when you're out there doing art. One of the things, like, you can sprinkle salt and then remove it, and then it looks like something sparkling. There's lots of different things. I saw some really cool tricks on graphic design, drawing faces, things that you can, ways that you can use different tools. One of the things that I stumbled upon was mineral oil can help blend pencil colors. It's just stuff like that, And it doesn't necessarily mean that you are an artist per se, but it can be. It's just saying that whatever you're doing, whatever work you're doing, you're going to find that thing that helps punch it or give it that extra vavoom or something exciting with just the stuff that you have laying around, you know? So, yeah, I feel like some of you could be doing vision boards too, and like really beautiful creative vision boards that you hot glue like flowers to or whatever, you know, like not 2D but 3D vision boards, you know, things that are like gluing a slinky that comes out at you, whatever, you know, something really exciting like that. So if you're an artist in the art department, I could see you do stuff like that. We did that all the time at HSPVA, and it seemed like pile 2 was the vocal department, and now we're in the art department here. Anyway. But don't worry if you're not an artist. This doesn't mean that this isn't your pile. It just represents being able to use the things in your surroundings. And it could be just you fix sprucing up your home, or sprucing up yourself, your wardrobe, or your makeup routine, or your hair, or whatever. There's lots of fun, exciting things you can do with your hair, and scrunchies and different pieces to give yourself volume, or to do braids or whatever, like stuff like that. Like all these different tools and tricks that you can use. Hacks. You are going to find some amazing hack. Okay. So the King of Earth is prosperous and generous and successful. And it looks like he had, at first I thought this was like a loaf of bread, but it's definitely a big platter of gold for you. And look at you. Or this, pick who you resonate with. It could be either or neither, but these could be all people of your neighborhood, the people that are helping you. This is Queen of Water, loving, giving, and psychic. All right, I love this so much. So no matter what card you resonate with, you're here, your energy is here, and other people's energies are here to help you, guide you, love you. So we have a King of Earth, which Earth signs, pentacles are Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. And then our water signs are Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. So you might find yourself in a connection like that, an earth and water connection. Maybe something that you're creating has to do with clay or mud or something like that, where you're mixing earth and water together. Whatever you're doing, though, it looks like you are going to be successful at it. There is a lot of money coming out this month for you. So you're going to get recognized for what you're doing. You're going to get paid well for what you're doing. You could be meeting somebody who loves you, loves what you do, and also either or supports you financially, like as a sponsor, or support you as a sponsor and a love interest, a little bit of both. Like it could be a mix of love and work and pleasure here. The Queen of Water, like she's got like, oh, look at that. She has kind of a notepad, but it makes me think of like a computer notebook. So it could be working in your notebook too. It could be lots of things. It could be like your psychic abilities growing. I feel like a very down-to-earth, practical person here, very touchy-feely, sensual person that works with tools and hands and things, environment, crafts, whatever. So, and very psychic and very connected to people in that way. So yeah, a lot, like this should be my pile instead. But yeah, it's like both, I guess. See, and you can do that too. You can pick more than one pile, and they could both mean something to you. You could watch all three piles, because every pile can have something that you can grab from it, some kind of special message. All right, so let's see what else. So let's see more about your love life. This feels like very much like work so far, but with a little hint of, maybe there's a love here, a love interest. Let's see what your love interest card says. So the romance angels say, very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. So maybe you're just so busy with work, you just don't have time to think about boys or girls, but there'll be a moment where you may feel a little like, all right, that's it. I do want somebody in my life, and I'm not going to just keep pushing this thought aside. I'm going to look at it, and I'm going to attract it. So that's for some of you, but some of you may already be connecting with a really wonderful person who's very supportive and loving and is right there for you, or some of you may be attracting this energy, but I feel like it only comes when you finally decided that you are going to make room for it now. And some of what you do here too, like cleaning your house or cleaning a drawer or minimizing or simplifying your life, could be what attracts this energy sooner to you than later. So that's really nice. Ooh, I like this card. This is your what is this? The crystals, the angelic crystal cards. Okay. Crystal angels. So we have gold. This is your divine intervention. Yeah, crystal angels. Okay. I thought I got that right. All right. So like the king of earth, I always see as the man, the Midas touch. The man with the Midas touch can turn anything into gold. So if you feel like you're that, you know, or you feel like you're about to meet somebody like that, or you're going to come into some money, it's because of this ability just to turn anything to gold. God sends miracles to answer sincere prayers. And this feels like a prayer because it's all about clearly deciding. When you sit down and clearly decide and then say, okay, universe, this is what I truly want. Whether it's love or anything else, the answers and the solutions are going to come right away. Right away. And look at this sunny yellow gold energy. Maybe wearing yellow, wearing gold jewelry if you have it. But gold is going to be an important color. April feels kind of like a golden month to me, or yellow. I just see, when I see April, I see yellow and light greens, you know, like that feels like the energy, bright, light, sunny, good things coming to you, cheerful things, happiness. Let's see what else we got. So for the romantic fairy, we have a healing connection coming through. Your romance will transform your life. So maybe that's why sometimes people put it off, because they fear they fear change, they fear transformation, they fear happiness sometimes. Like, what if I get everything I want? What do I do then? But this is going to be a very beautiful healing energy that's coming through. This person is going to be very loving and supportive, and I think that it's scary, because when somebody truly loves you for all you are, some of your childhood insecurities, the pains and things start to bubble up a little bit. And that's where we get a little bit afraid when it comes to love, and sometimes we want to close our hearts or push it down. And it sometimes can bring up bad memories of people not treating us so nice, but this person is going to be very sweet about it. This is a soulmate energy. This is not like the challenging twin flame energy. It's going to be somebody who is gentle and lets it bubble up naturally, and it's going to be a natural way of figuring it out and understanding it. And it feels like bubbles. It feels lighter. It doesn't feel so heavy. It feels like water with little air in it, you know. And there does feel like there's going to be kind of a psychic connection with two people here. So your fairy dust message is, you're on the right path. The way ahead is clear and true. You've chosen the right path for you. Very nice. And let's get a secret garden message as well. So use your intuition. It's not leading you astray. Your intuition is really guiding you in the right direction this month for sure. There's I feel like a lot of intuitive psychic energy out there. You're being helped and guided by loving angels. Oh, you got joy. Make time for the little things today. Yeah, so it just feels like it's in the little things, sometimes in the details. We had a lot of laughter come out in pile 2, but you too, like bring some laughter. Let's see what doors opening up. Find things that make you laugh and enjoy the funny things. Enjoy the little things. Maybe with you, it's just more about being very like in moments, like taking mental pictures of things. You can take physical pictures, photography, but I think it's going to be the mental pictures that you'll cherish, those memories. Let's see what the doors have to say. If a door doesn't flip, then I will choose. I'm going to choose this one. Ooh, a distant dream. The distance calls your heart to roam free. As you dare dream it, so it must be. Ooh, so you might be doing some traveling, or you may be connecting with somebody that's long distance, and that distance is now going to be just not distant anymore. It's time to roam. Somebody's going to be roaming. Okay, let's see what else. I feel, I spy. Okay, I like this one. Begin here. Do not fear what travel brings, my dear. The moment is yours. Begin now here. Okay, so we had 2 travel cards there. All right, so lots of things going on. Creativity, so much psychic intuition, a lot of money had to be had, manifesting things, not being afraid to open your heart to love, letting yourself be healed through this love connection, being super resourceful in every area of your life, simplifying life. All right, let's see what your charms have to say. Okay, we have Canada. So you could be traveling to Canada, or Canada could be traveling to you. We have shore. We have heavyweight. This is, something is weighty, but it's also like very permanent and substantial, and it's like stuck. This is, and sometimes we don't like that word stuck, but in this case, when somebody's very stubborn about connecting with you and won't take no for an answer, and you keep putting them off, and they're like, nope, we're gonna be together, I promise you, you know, then it's kind of nice. Stubborn love is kind of nice, or stubbornness in your success, in your willpower, you know, fortify that. But look at that. I don't think you have to worry so much. You have so much money coming, a big wad of cash. You too have transformation coming through with the butterfly. You're making a happy home. See the honeycomb with the bee. Just, to me, that's all about this resourcefulness and fixing things up. There's a sweetness in your life in April. Ooh, you could be connecting with a football player. You love football. It could be just simply having fun outdoors and playing games of all kinds. You have the rooster. I feel like rooster represents getting up early. Don't sleep past your alarm. Up and at 'em. Get your day going. Conquer the world. Carpe diem. You know, just get it going. And the rooster also has to do with cocky and confidence. You know, so he's definitely the stick the tummy in and put the chest out confidence energy, and crowing and making noise. So when you're presenting your artwork or whatever you're doing, do it with confidence and as if you're the expert and you know all about what you're doing, because you do. You're so good at what you do. You've got the cups, could be something celebrating. The feather is just like angels around you all the time. The sunflower, it just makes me think back to this color. This, you can't see the color in that charm, but I just feel the color bursting forth of the sunflower. It's going to be a very warm, bright, sunny month. We have the bow. This could be like a red thread. It could also represent gifts and presents. The fleur de lis is also a French symbol. Could be represent something French or something having to do with flowers. Like the fleur de lis was designed after the iris, so there could be an iris connection here, or somebody named Iris. Oh, and my niece, her name is Iris Denise, and she's born in April. We have 20. I have hair in here. We have. You don't want that. So something might be happening on the 25th. Oh, and you have the love. If you can see it, it says love all around this wheel, and this wheel represents cycles. So you could be coming into a phase of your life that you kind of maybe didn't expect. So for those of you who are single, you may be finding love. For those of you who are connecting with somebody already, or have a spouse or a love in your life, that you're coming into this really new, beautiful phase of your connection. A lot of you could be actually twin flames. So this is my little, twin flame cherubs. Could represent soulmates too, but this just is like two peas in a pod. They're just really, and also like angelic energy and twins and air energy and protection and love, and they're whispering to each other like only they can get each other's jokes, you know, like nobody else really understands them but each other. You have an iron, so if there's any situations coming up, it's going to be ironed out smoothly. It could also represent work, and the hanger, the little baby hanger, could represent things for babies, but also like the little things. Oh, remember to make time for the little things. It could also be buying the little things like the lingerie and the little teddies and underwears and bras and things like that. Or if you're masculine and you, or male, and you, the little things like whatever makes you happy that comes on a little hanger. I don't know, but that's to me what the little hanger represents. The fun little things that you have to buy for yourself. Little gadgets, tools, things. Remember, you're not needing a lot, so you're going to be very resourceful and use the things that you already have, and then maybe a few additional things to just make it all gel together. Well, I hope you like that. Thumbs up if you like that. Feel free to hit that little thumb down there. There's like this little confetti party that comes out. Please feel free to subscribe if you're new, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much. And to all my members, thank you so much for supporting this channel. I so appreciate you. I couldn't do it without you. And if you want to become a member, check out the join button to see what tiers. With each tier, you get some really wonderful perks, badges, emojis, all kinds of stuff. So I hope you enjoyed that, and I'll talk to you guys later. Faith, trust, and pixie dust.